day, students. You're welcome back to the class. The last time we met, we discussed extensively on aquatic sports. By way of reminding ourselves, we mentioned that aquatic sports are sporting activities that are done in or on water. Examples are water skiing, yachting, canoeing, fishing, swimming. And there we picked our topic last week, swimming. I told you that swimming had been in existence since the creation of man. When man was created and had to go about looking for survival, what to eat, companionship, etc. He had to move himself from one place to another. Hence, the need for him to cross water to the other side. And the first type of skill adopted by man was the dog paddle, which the man used by crossing itself across the water. The man had to follow suit, and he did similarly and was able to maneuver himself across the water. Today, swimming has become an important event, a sporting activity, and it was incorporated into the Olympic sports in the 1896 Athens Olympic that was held there. Ever since then, swimming has been in existence. There are importance of swimming, as we discussed last week. I made mention of its use as a recreational purpose, for recreational purpose. Used to save life, that is life saving. It is as well used to exercise all parts of the body. It is also used as a way by which an individual observes his leisure time wisely, for entertainment, relaxation, and for fun. Do not forget as well that I mentioned to you that day that standard swimming pool measures 50 meters by 21 meters. 50 meters by 21 meters. And in depth, 1.8 meters. And it consists of maximum of 8 lanes. Maximum of 8 lanes. And we discuss about the officials too. But today, so as not to waste our time, we want to discuss another topic. This topic is communicable diseases. Communicable diseases. These are diseases that can be transferred from one person to another person. These communicable diseases, as it's been transferred from one person to another, could be either in an infectious way or a contagious way. It may be direct or indirect contact through the following, that is, medium of using household materials or utensils. For example, clothing. If a person is deceased, that is, having one particular disease, and another person makes use of that clothing of another person, which the sufferer of a disease has used, that person that has taken up another person's clothing will likely incur upon himself that kind of disease. Another way of contracting this is through food, through water, through using of toys, and sewage as well, like the used water at home, and through insect pests. We have under this topic communicable disease subtopics like pathogens. What are pathogens? These are diseases-causing agents. Pathogens are diseases-causing agents. Examples of them are virus, fungi, worm, parasite, bacteria, and so on and so forth. Then, if you ask, what is a disease or what are diseases? We simply say, disease Diseases are things that cause damage or weakness to the body or mental part of living thing and may eventually result to death if not taken care of. That is disease. It can happen to man, it can happen to plant, it can happen to animal. What are the types that we commonly see among men and the medium of transmission? We have the one that have been transmitted through food or water. They are called waterborne diseases. Examples of them we have cholera, guinea worm, etc. Then we have contagious diseases, that is through body contact. Examples of them are ringworm, eczema, etc. Number 3, another way by which disease can be transmitted is through insects or animal bite. Insects like mosquito, insects like tsetse, animal like dog, and some other insects and animals like that. Examples are malaria, sleeping sickness. You know, malaria is caused by the insect mosquito, especially Anomalous mosquito. We have sleeping sickness from tsetse, the bite from tsetse. Rabies could be as a result of the bite from the animal dog, and so on and so forth. Then, airborne disease or diseases. The airborne are diseases that are transmitted through the air. When the droplet of this infection comes in contact with another man through the air, then this particular disease can affect man or other things like that. Examples are tuberculosis, influenza, mumps, whooping cough, and so on and so forth. Like influenza, you know, that one that is attached with cold is there. Mumps, that is swelling of the neck, which is contagious as well when a sufferer is in the house. And other children too, or other people, they stay close to that individual, the disease will affect other members of the family if not taken care of. Then what are the ways by which we can prevent all these communicable diseases? We have some of the ways listed here for us. 1, health education. Health education. Health education is by which we give instruction on how to maintain good health. When instruction is passed to people on how to maintain good health, if people adequately follow it, then they will stay safe. Like we have this pandemic ongoing now, if people strictly adhere to all those rules and regulations, they will be safe. And there will not be any traces of this disease, pandemic that we are calling virus this day. I mean, COVID-19 coming our way. So education is very, very important. Number 2, use of mosquito net. In the case of malaria, that is mosquito, when you use mosquito net to cover yourself, especially the treated one, mosquito will not dare you. Another way is the use of insecticide, that is spraying of those chemicals that have been produced to meet up the purpose for which this insect will be killed. Use of antiseptics, that is chemicals that we use on our body as protective agents. Quarantine method is another way by which we can prevent communicable disease. Look at it, they say isolation center for those people that have already contracted this disease. They will separate them from other people, thereby making them to either suffer it alone and treat them alone. That is quarantine method. for other people not to be infected. Good environmental sanitation is another way by which we can do it. Thank God for the government. Every month ending, they will say we should go out to clean our environment. It's very, very important that we strictly adhere to this for our own good. Good ventilation is also important. Houses that are not having rooms that have well-ventilated, maybe windows, they don't have windows that could bring in good air, fresh air. It is not good enough to stay in such houses. Eating a balanced diet. We must place eat balanced diet for us to have our immune boosted. That is the ability of the body to fight diseases. It is when we eat good food that all this immunity that is immune will be built in us. Regular exercise is equally important. Please make sure you are doing exercises regularly. Exercises ward off some sicknesses or disease away from us. Personal hygiene is another one. Personal hygiene is very, very important. Take good care of yourself. When you have to clean up, clean up. When you have to wear clean clothes, wear clean clothes. Don't wear wet clothes so that you will not attract yourself to any disease. That is very, very important. My assignment for us against next week, apart from the above mentioned preventive measures of communicable diseases, I want you to state for me 3 more preventive measures to communicable disease. Thank you. Have a nice day. The assignment, once again, apart from the above mentioned preventive measures of communicable diseases, state 3 other things one can do to prevent communicable diseases. Thank you. Have a nice day.